So the weather, I would imagine, has presented a few challenges because we've had some significant wet months of recent times. How has that affected the project and the timeline?
Well, as is always the case, the moment you open a roof up it rains. One of the beauties of this project has been, and one of the complexities of this project has been so far, is the fact that the site contains all different elements of building. So not only conversion and restoration, but extension work and new build work. So what the contractor's had to do is think on his feet a great deal about moving his personnel around the site. But where we are coming out of the ground, there is unavoidable issues. When it rains, it rains. So we've managed to shift some of the external facing work people to do internal block work. Some of the joiners have been able to move around. But generally the contractor's had to be quite adaptable on his thinking about picking his way through the weather.
How does it affect the whole financing of the project? Because I would imagine you're working to very strict timelines in order to bring the project to fruition.
Yeah, and we are experiencing, because inevitably there are going to be delays, and I'm having to work closely with the funders for the project to make sure that it carries through longer. It does have finance implications because you're carrying the cost of the development finance for longer. But I suppose we've taken the view that if we get a good job done and it's as beautiful as we hope, then that's part of the process of restoring an old property.
I guess with things like this, you just can't rush it. There are certain elements that take a certain amount of time to conclude, and
we're doing everything right and everything thoroughly and everything considered and doing all the necessary thinking. But once undoubtedly there is so many variables when you start opening up a big old house. There's so many variables, but it's just as with everything, it's the efficient management of those and decision making and getting the right people in front of things. Today's perfect example. We've got a chimney that we thought was dying, and we've got the right person out, walked up a ladder, took a different view on it, and recalibrated what we're doing to it. Quite literally 3/4 of an hour ago.